Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. That Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Here is another update, another news coming from Senator Sani. He said Nnamdi Kanu has stayed long and in prison. He should be released. Before we continue, I would like to welcome Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom. Those watching and going, please kindly subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to know you get notification. So first, he started with a court of jurisdiction in Nigeria has given an order for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And if Nigeria is a law-abiding country and the one that is being run according to constitution, they should respect the law, Senator Sani. So here he said, Nnamdi Kanu have stayed long in prison. Senator Sani, who spoke on Thursday while featuring on Channel's television program, stated that he has stayed in a prison for a long time and wouldn't for no reason support the federal government's action of keeping the separatists despite court order. According to him, if the country was was law-abiding, the order of the court acquitting Kanu should have been respected. A court has given an order for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. If we are law-abiding country and committed to rule of law, we should respect the law. One of the problems we have in Nigeria today is the separatist agitation in the southeastern part of Nigeria. If you go to the background of all those separatists, you will see that there was a time in their history when they believed in the indivisibility of the country. Something must have happened along the way. He said, Enugu State Governor Barrister Peter Mba had also called for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. Briefing the newsmen yesterday after meeting with President Tinubu, he said, I came and frankly, I brought to the president the warm greeting and best wishes from the government and the people of Enugu State. And finally, we also talked about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You know that the Southeast has made a collective demand to have Nnamdi Kanu released. And we basically identified with that and request for Mr. President, who in his inaugural address promised the people that he's going to engender national healing and he's going to serve with compassion. So we have basically informed him that his word served as a pointer to his administration, extension of hand for of fellowship to Ndibo, he said. So that is the news from Senator Sani to Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is it, dear friends. And here is the analysis, because there is no way we'll not add to this very news. A lot of people, a lot of group, a lot of intellectuals has called for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. And the Nigerian government keeps playing deaf ears and turning blind eyes to all these requests from group of people and the people also. They keep holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and nobody is talking about the man Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. Nobody is talking about the way Nigerian government kidnapped him in Kenya, or how Nigerian government kidnapped him in Kenya and brought him back to Nigeria. They did not just kidnap him in Kenya. They tortured him for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria, chained both hands and legs before he was brought back to Nigeria. Nobody is talking about that. All right, nobody is talking about that, but we're going to talk about it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not just arrested; he was kidnapped and tortured. Before he was tortured, they kept him in Kenya for 8 days. They did not just kept him there; they tortured him. They did not just keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya for 8 days. They tortured him there before bringing him back to Nigeria. So since then, he has been in DSS dungeon, and the court, appellate court, has discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of all charges brought against him. There is no charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. First, Nigerian government went to his house, his father's compound in Nigeria, 2017, to kill him. They ended up killing more than 50 Biafran men. They went to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's father's compound to assassinate him. They failed and ended up killing more than 50 Biafran men. Before we were saying 20, 30, it's more than 50. Should we talk about those that they whisked away and they killed in the bush? in the forest. No, we're telling you people what happened. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu escaped assassination by Nigerian government in Nigeria when he was still waiting for his trial. Now he escaped. They did not quit. They still went ahead to kidnap him in Kenya. They succeeded in kidnapping him in Kenya. He was tortured there for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. And since then, he has been in their custody. And many groups, both UN Human Rights Charter and Arbitrary Detention, has asked for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, giving Nigerian government an ultimatum of 6 months. That one have expired. They did not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Up to date, they're still holding him. Now, Sani has called for his release also. Nobody is talking about how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Everybody is focused on release him. It's supposed to be before you people ask for his release. You people should call it what it is. You people should release Nnamdi Kanu. He was kidnapped and tortured in Kenya before he was brought back to Nigeria. They did not arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They did not follow due process. If they truly wanted to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they would follow due process. If you ask Kenyan government today, they will still tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu record still shows that he's still in Kenya. So if they really follow due process, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu record will not be showing that he's still in Kenya. He was kidnapped. You can't just go to a country, whisk somebody away and come back and say, oh, I followed due process, when that person's record still shows that he's still in that particular country, but he's not there. He's not there. Is it not 2 years now? No, if I'm wrong, correct me. Is it not 2 years now? We need to call this the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the name, not saying he was arrested. I don't know why people are scared to tell Nigerian government they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. They keep saying, oh, he was arrested and brought back in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria. Did Nigerian government follow due process? That is why I say we have a flavors. If I thought that we have people that speaks for us, defend us, challenge our oppressors and our enemies, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not continue being in DSS dungeon. If the flavors we have in Biafra land that call themselves elders and politicians, I stand up and say, oh, you people kidnapped our son, our brother, and without telling us why. Or you people should come and tell us how Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. They will be scared that these people are questioning them. And there is no way the government will go scot-free without explaining the due process or the process they followed in bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. But no, because they have sold themselves and now each and every one of them is looking for one position or the other. They are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a bait. Oh, I don't have anything to say about him. But if one person calls for, this person will call this week. In next 3 weeks, another person will call. In next 4 weeks, another person. Why can't you people come together and say enough is enough? Now we want to know how Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. What process or which process did Nigerian government follow? No. This one will call on Ori. The other one will call on Ike. The other one will call on Afo. This one will call on Nko. They keep calling one. Come together and ask this government a question. The government that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have left office. So now is Tinubu and his own administration. Instead of these people to face the government then, they were playing politics. Oh, it's our turn, it's our turn. The turn you people were clamoring for, they snatched it away from you people and gave it to whoever, the person that they pleases or the person that they want to give it to. You people kept on singing, one Nigeria, it's our turn, it's our turn. Now they denied you people this very turn. Instead of you people to come together and say, enough is enough, this humiliation. Look at what is happening to Biafra and to Ndibo in Alaba or in Lagos. You people are still quiet. Asari the Kuba will come out and insult Igbos and tell you people that you don't know where you people came from. And he's willing to kill each and any Igbo he sees anywhere. You people still keep quiet. Until you should do no. These are the mixed blood we're talking about. These are fools in power or in office. These are the mixed blood. Because during the war, our people are more These are the mixed blood we have in our midst. They can't speak for their people. If I thought that these fools have really more blood in them, they will not make themselves a laughing stock or sell themselves or become stooges against their own people. So that is it, my people. Thank you, Senator Sani, for calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release and also reminding the government that court has discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And thank you for letting them know that if truly Nigeria is a law-abiding country, they would have respected the law and release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But Nigeria is not. Nigeria is very corrupt. That is why they are going backward. Instead of them to go forward and develop, they are going backward every day. That is the corruption in it. There is the weight of the corruption in Nigeria that is drawing them back. And it will not stop. So that is why we want to exit. That is why they don't want to hear about division. But develop, no. Move forward, no. And also man said, if I hear anywhere, I hear that this thing, I will be laughing. He said, I not go front, I not go back, I not agree make it come. That is the condition of Nigeria. He not go front, he not go back. He not even want the person who want go to go. So that is it, my people. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. I believe that when it's time, Elohim will do the miracle. Hamadika will be released unconditionally, and the enemies will be put into shame. They'll hide their faces in shame. So that is it, dear friends. Don't forget to share this very video. Don't forget to like. And I don't know why, if you people see notification these days, nobody will click it. You people will just ignore it. Is this how we discussed it? So we are bringing updates so that our people will know what is going on. So don't forget to share it in all the platform, in any social media platform you're following. Thank you all.